Domination is the mindset, pain is the motive, and progression is the key. Progression is what we strive for. It is currently 4 a.m., almost 5 a.m. as I'm recording this. And people in my house is still asleep, but I figured I'd record this first thing in the morning, get it out of the way. I was gonna leave this video as is, and I wasn't even gonna come on here and talk, but by the way, my laptop is over here, which is why I keep looking. But I figured I would give you guys some Monday motivation for the week, and what you guys are seeing me doing right here is just simple pull dips and squats, full body routine, and I'm doing 3 sets by 6 to 8 reps, just simple low reps, really finding my groove again, finding that sweet spot for my weighted reps, seeing where I'm at. And yeah, I was thinking about, man, what should I come on here and speak about? And first thing that came to my mind, bro, especially while recording it and editing this, is just to get 1% better every day. Just get 1% better every day. That's the goal. That's the key. And this is something that my lady and I, we were talking about this when it comes to quote unquote self-improvement. You see, when it comes to really improving, bro, you will never get to 100% in that aspect per se, because you're always, at least in my opinion, because you're always looking to seek, or you're always seeking improvement, right? When I get into the gym, I've actually switched my mindset of not looking to get stronger, but seeking to expose my weaknesses, bro. And when I say seeking to expose my weaknesses, I'm talking about working on the things I know I'm not great at, right? And with that type of mindset, it's helped me to humble myself. It's helped me to stay hungrier as well. Because, man, after years of training, bro, and you do this on a day in and day out regular basis, your mind can get comfortable. Your mind will want to stray away from pain and seek comfort instead of pushing yourself. So what you got to do is sit in that discomfort. Sit in that discomfort and find what it is that you're not great at, right? You guys are gonna have to excuse me, my brain is still waking up, as you can tell, but 1% better every day, bro. 1% better every day. In this video, in these clips, I'm not gonna lie, my pull-ups, bro, I was looking at the footage after every set, and I was like, man, chin isn't over the bar as much as I wanted it to be. Still pulling, but definitely needs improvement compared to my dips, right? Dips for me, I feel like I'll always be stronger at, and I'm just watching my phone right now. Yeah, dips for me, I feel like I'll always be stronger at compared to my pull-ups. Because when it comes to the dips, right, if you control that eccentric portion going down, if you control that going down, then going up is no problem, bro. You can just push. But when it comes to pull-ups, it really takes a lot of all the back muscles, bro, and especially your core. All right, so just get 1% better every day, bro. Do something uncomfortable today. do something that you don't want to do today. Like I told you guys, I don't always feel like being on social media. I don't always feel like talking and quote unquote expressing myself. I always have a lot of thoughts, but sometimes I'll keep it to myself, or I'll journal it down. But you know, I also have to put myself in that long-term thinking, right? We have to put ourselves in long-term thinking, because we're only here for a short moment in life, bro. And I'm not going back to how I used to be, right? Especially last year. You know, not being as decisive, not being as motivated, not being as driven, purpose driven, right? And understand that being purpose driven, that is, you know, subjective to the person. All that means is I'm focused on my current mission right now, and this is what I got going on for the season. This is what I got for this season, for this arc. If there's something I can leave to you guys, bro, because life is not promised. I could go any day, but it's that right there, bro. Is to be purpose driven. Be yourself. Be unapologetically yourself. Not you know, getting caught up in the matrix, quote unquote. Not getting caught up in the crowd. Don't just be a follower. Be a leader, right? And being a leader requires you to. Being a leader sounds cool, but it requires you to step up when you don't want to step up. It requires you to be alone. It requires you to do the hard work. It requires you to be in control, right? You gotta focus on things that you can control. And bro, always be improving on your mindset, bro. As I've you know, gotten older throughout the years, especially with my YouTube channel, you learn a lot of, at least for me, I've learned a lot about human nature, and bro, mindset is everything. Your mindset is everything. Who you are as a person, it has to match what's on the physical, right? And what's within you and your spirit and your mental, it's only gonna come out. You can't fake it to yourself. You can't fake it to anybody. It's only gonna come out, right? I'll say this too, just because it's on my mind. I used to be the type, bro. I'm speak about this more in another video, but I used to be the type to where, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I started off training because I had a lot of anger in my heart. I had a lot of anger in my heart, and I carried that anger and that hatred for years, bro. But eventually you get to a point where you have to clean it out of your heart. You have to clean it out of your system, in the same way where you're like, TMI, but in the same way where you're like taking a shit, bro. You know, it has to match. It has to be clean. Clean, pristine. And that's when the challenge comes in, bro. When you know you've grown as a person, when your motive and your vision remains the same, but who you are, you change, right? Your motives change. The voice in your head gets stronger. It leads you to require more out of yourself, require you to do the right thing, right? So that is the message for today. The message for this week is to, in conclusion, get 1% better, not just in the gym, but outside the gym too. Get better in all aspects of your life. And that's something that I know for me, and I'd say hopefully it's the same for you guys, because hopefully it'll get you guys to keep improving. But for me, I know I'll never be 100%, but I know I can be improving 1% today. Right? This is a current book that I'm reading right now too. It's a really great book. Highly encourage you guys to pick up a book and learn something, bro. Learn something, right? Read a book that is gonna help you sharpen your mindset. Cause you know, one thing about your mind, bro, is it's just excuse me. Your mind just follows thought patterns. Your mind just follows thought patterns, and your mind can be a weapon, bro. For real, your mind can manifest things. It can bring things into reality. It can shape your reality in a way where you want it. You know, that's why I believe life is perspective. So, get out there and learn something, bro. Don't just be a dopamine addict, just scrolling all day. Just scrolling all day. This past weekend, I spent a good majority of my time, a good chunk of my time reading, I ain't gonna lie. And that was super peaceful. Kind of complain about that. Can't go wrong with reading at all, in general. So always remember, it's no pain, no progression. It's 5 a.m. right. It just hit 5 a.m. right now, so that's perfect timing. And remember to be improving 1%. Can't miss a Monday session, guys. Get your reps in. Apologies if this video is kind of all over the place. I'm still waking up, and it's about consistency, bro. I told myself, like, man, I'm not gonna not talk about something. You know, I wanna share more wisdom with you guys, right? Because I'm here to bring the pain, here to bring the motivation. That's what we're about over here, and no pain, no progression. And it's time to dominate, bro. I'm about to meal prep, about to get my breakfast in, and let's get it, bro. Always remember, it's no pain, no progression. Get your reps in. Check it out, guys.